morning. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm all done with my move. Don't know how happy I am about that. Boy, what a chore. I wouldn't wish that on our worst enemies. So, hey everyone, good morning. Hey, I wanted to jump on here and, let me turn this vent down. And, apparently Heather is going to or is in Tennessee already. And I did not read, BZ wrote an update, I think, last night after I spoke to her, and I have not read that, so if I'm leaving stuff out, let me know. But as I understand it, Heather's either on her way to or in Tennessee already. And, you know, what I gather from that is that the families didn't want to play ball. They're still holding out. You know, in my opinion, they're kind of like just little spoiled children who want their cake and eat it too. The fact of the matter is their gig is up. And full disclosure is going to be coming out sooner or later, whether they like it or not. And so, hey, if they want to push this thing, then let them push it. And I think that's only going to hasten the truth coming out. I really wish that they would wise up a little bit and see the sense in working with us and cooperating with us, and maybe allowing us to, you know, I thought of an idea like, okay, how about this? Provide folks like me, I don't know, put together a team that give us access to their mainstream media, you know, networks, their propaganda outlets, and allow us, you know, to talk to the rest of humanity and provide us with evidence for disclosure, and then allow us, you know, to explain. So first of all, we show people the facts of what we're dealing with, and then explain to folks the wisdom in trying to muster some forgiveness for those who are seeking forgiveness and show remorse for the crimes they've committed against humanity. But, you know, we're dealing with an arrogant bunch here, folks, and they like things to go their way 100%. Another interesting note. So anyway, that's a message to them from me, okay? Direct message that I am willing to myself, and I know I can find others who would be very effective at communicating things that need to be disclosed to humanity, and also simultaneously explaining to humanity how it is in everyone's best interest to muster forgiveness, so we can all move forward for those who ask for it. That's an important element, I think, to me, is asking for that forgiveness. And then we can all move forward to a better, positive world very quickly. Now, or you can go with Plan B, families, and that is that you continue to hold out, you continue to abuse your power, as we're seeing in the in Heather Ann and Randall Bean's case, and that doesn't buy you any goodwill with us. Okay, it puts you in a position where you're just backing yourself farther and farther in the corner. And I'm sorry, I'm not really reading these comments because, as you can tell, I'm driving. So that's my message to you guys. If you'd like to take me up on that, I'm not camera shy. I'll be more than happy to go on your mainstream media apparatus and explain this to the people. And it will be easy because you're going to provide me with the evidence to back up what I'm saying. So I think it's to your advantage to have people awakened, you know, to the truth, which will also help them in a relatively short period of time, I think, awaken spiritually, which is what's going to keep your heads on your shoulders there, families. But, you know, or you can keep pushing this, and then it might get to a point where it is just mob rule, and people like me aren't going to have much, if any, of an influence on those folks, and may not even try, actually. So there's your offer. I stand by it, and I hope that you take me up on it. You know how to get in touch with me. Now, the other interesting thing I want to share with you guys is, well, I'm not going to go into details with who I discuss this with, but it's somebody that's knowledgeable in regards to the naval base Dahlgren, where I believe negotiations were taking place with the families. The interesting thing about Dahlgren that I didn't know, this individual pointed out that it's the headquarters, and I might be getting the names of these commands wrong, but I'm describing them properly. The headquarters for Air Force Space Command, as well as Navy Space Command, aka Solar Warden, are in the base at Dahlgren, along with other things. There's a lot going on in that base. So my point is that I would not be at all surprised if there were some off-Earth entities also involved in those negotiations, both as an advocate and adversary to Heather Ann. Wouldn't be surprised at all. I know that's probably off the deep end for some of you, but not for me, not with the research I've done and what I know in my heart. So that was interesting, and I guess those negotiations have broken down, unfortunately. So here's the thing. BZ has asked me to try to find somebody in the Tennessee, the Knoxville area, I presume. I guess the closer proximity to the federal courthouse you are, the better, to do the very thing that I'm doing here in providing coverage of this. I'm not dismissing the possibility of me actually going down there, but yeah, I mean, I'm not making money when I'm doing this, and I have to get on the stick after this move and stuff and make a little living cash. Although I do have tons of stuff that I'm selling on eBay, Craigslist, you name it. Nice stuff too. I'm just lightening my load. I'm going with this minimalist approach, which I've wanted to do for a long time, including building a tiny home. So anyway, if there's somebody in Knoxville who thinks they can do a job, similar to what I've done and is interested and devoted, you have to kind of have a flexible schedule. You've got to be reasonably intelligent, I think. And I think what I'd like to do is, if you think you want to do this, play this role, if you could please make a little video clip of why you're the right person for this job and send it to contact@TheLightReports. That's contact@TheLightReports.com. And let me have a look, and then I can forward that on and say, hey, maybe this person's good to go. Also, BZ has asked me to reach out. She may have put this in her update too, but she's trying to get access to, what is that, the public cable access. They have studios and stuff. She's trying to get access to that in Tennessee, and access to the professional equipment that they, that the cable companies pay for the public. It's kind of part of their agreement as being a monopoly. They provide that service. What's it called? Cable access, right? Anyway, is there anybody in Tennessee, particularly in the Knoxville area, that has connections in that area of the public access cable television studios? Because we want to get some production going in order to get the word out and spread awareness. Because if the families want to go ahead and roll with this trial, then we're going to let the American people know exactly what's going on in this trial. And if it's even half as screwy as what went on in D.C., I don't think the American people are going to like what they see. So that's about it, guys. I'm not sure how long I've been on here. I don't want to run over too long. So again, if you would like to play that role in reporting this from the Tennessee perspective in Knoxville, please send me a video and explain why in the video, why you think you're the right person for that, and that you have a reasonably flexible schedule and that sort of thing. Again, it's contact@TheLightReports.com. Okay, guys, I'm sorry. I haven't really been able to read any of your notes because I'm driving. Well, we're in a traffic jam. No, I don't think she'd be in Tennessee if she had the quote-unquote support of the families. I think that they're hard-headed and they don't want to play ball. They still think they can pull something out of this, and they're just not going to. So I hope they take me up on my offer, because I'd be happy to play that very active role in disclosure and also trying to save their necks. So anyway, I'm going to sign out, guys. You guys have a great day. I love y'all. Bye.